Hi there, it's Tim, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Yamee XL. It's really quite intriguing. Sort of a muted blue color. There are two options, there's a blue and an orange. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this around the city and I'm going to share with you what I like and what I don't like. So far, what I do like is the fact that it's got a 750 watt motor at the back and a 15 amp hour battery in the middle here, providing that power to the motor. So I've got range and plenty of power. But now, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to take this up the hill of death as well. Oh, he makes it. So one of the things I am enjoying about this is the 5 pedal assist. So in gear 5, as it were, it's giving you maximum energy from the battery. But what's really fun is it's got a watt meter right on the display here. So I can see there it's 255, now it's 106, now it's at 0. And so, you know, if you're going up a hill, you'll know right away whether or not you're maxing out the motor. The motor is 750, but I've noticed that it seems to peak out at about 999. So that's quite possibly just because it's a 3-digit display. Anywho, perhaps too much information, but I am enjoying the tires. The tires are 20 inches by 4 inches, so, but they're an urban tire, so they're really quiet, especially on this type of material. Like, we're on a really smooth surface here, but so instead of having sort of a combination tire, which is going to get you, do some off-roading and have some fun, this is really quiet. This is totally designed for an urban landscape, not for going off-road. And one other thing I wanted to mention while we're riding along here in this quiet part of Victoria is it doesn't come with any mud guards. Now, at first I was a little bit surprised by that because I thought, well, of course you need mud guards. Everybody needs mud guards. But there are probably many, many people out there that don't actually need mud guards. They don't ride when it rains. So I'm sure you could order a set of mud guards on Amazon or somewhere like that. But yeah, this doesn't come with mud guards. So if that's a big deal, if you live in a part of the world where it rains an awful lot and you're planning on riding in the rain, this isn't going to be for you right out of the box anyway. Well, we're going to pick up the pace here a little bit and try out the suspension on the trestle bridge coming up next. So this is going to be a really good test because this trestle bridge has appalling gaps, great big gaps all the way across. So we got suspension at the front, no suspension at the back, and big fat tires. Here we go. Wow. This isn't bad. Yeah, this is not bad at all. You know what I can safely say about this? It's not like going to adjust any of your fillings, which is kind of nice, but it's pretty smooth. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with this. It's not the best, but it's for possibly one of the worst surfaces to ride on. That was actually pretty decent. Thumbs up. Good suspension. Hey, nice scooter. I'm doing well.
What are you riding today?
This is the Yamee XL. I'll give you a fist pump.
Are you doing a test?
I am, yeah. I'm just filming. I've got Michael back there waiting for me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, this has been fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So the display has a 4.3 LCD, and yeah, it's really clear. Now, is it perfect in the sunshine? It's not bad. I can read it. It's 533 watts, no watts, maximum watts, limited watts. Go up and down the gears. Yeah, it's perfect. Already it's time to fold it up. How easy is the Yamee to fold? Well, it looks like it's got a pretty simple system. First of all, make sure you've got it turned off. I've tried folding up e-bikes before and it's gone horribly wrong if you leave the power on and accidentally click the trigger. There's a safety latch removed, and this is now being folded back. Oh, and I'm going to fold in the pedals. Pretty straightforward. And let's see what happens here. I'm gonna lift it up. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, so that's folded up. And of course now I can do is I can lower the handlebars and release the handlebars and fold those down. So there's a little button here, and then the lever comes down, and then this. And then of course the other thing I'd probably do if I was trying to put it in the car is lower the seat. And that's it. Well, that was pretty painless. While I'm down here, I'm going to invite Michael to show you. Inside is the battery. And if I had brought the key with me, I would have put the key in there and unlocked it and pulled out the battery. But I didn't, so I won't. Okay, next up, let's put it back together. So for putting it back together, I'm just going to lift up the handlebars, lock those down to place, and then lock it over here, and safety on, the seat back up. And while I'm doing this, the seat's quite high. So apparently if you're 5'3" all the way up to 6'3", no problems with this bike, and I can see why, because it's quite the vertical on it. I'm just over 6 feet tall, and I'm having absolutely no issues. In fact, I had to lower the seat a bit. I can't go to the max height. It's just too tall for me. And something I noticed when I was doing the unboxing of this, which by the way was really simple, was that behind the actual display, there is an extra little port. I'm going to point there with my fat finger. That little guy there, if I was to take that little plastic piece off, there's a port, and I can actually stick a USB charge. It's a USB-A that I can mount right on the handlebars. So if you did want to actually ride around with your cell phone on your handlebars and wanted to charge at the same time and charge from the battery, you could do so. I didn't do that, but you could. Hill of Death, next stop. The Hill of Death. We made it. That's awesome. Alrighty, it's time for Michael's word of the day. Michael, what is the word of the day for the Yamee XL?
Fabulous. It just rides beautifully. It's fabulous.
I do like the blue. It's kind of a blue/purple. Really like that. And of course, the fact that it's a folding e-bike, that just makes life so simple. If you happen to be in need of a folding bicycle, maybe you've got a restriction on space in your home, or you just want to throw it in the trunk of a car or on the back of a hatchback. The seat is actually quite comfortable. Looks like a no-name seat, but it's really quite comfy. The Yamee XL. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got a few kind of quirky things, not having fenders, but my goodness, medium-sized battery, big size motor at the back. It's got a weight capacity of 300 pounds, which is way more than I weigh, which is fantastic. So if you're a little bit of a bigger guy, this might be your ticket. It weighs about 90 pounds, so it's not super fun to carry, but I've been carrying it up and down the stairs and all the way to the top of my apartment building, and it's been no problems whatsoever. Comfortable on the bridge, comfortable ride. I'm really liking these street tires because there's really almost no noise coming from them whatsoever. I'm so accustomed to hearing, those sort of off-road tires, that sort of whine, but these are absolutely silent, which I love. Lights works, everything's working. 2 thumbs up from this big guy. The Yamee XL is big guy approved.
Big guy approved.